Yo gangsters, today I'm going to show you how to fully understand routes, both to follow and also create them. This video will not have any suggested routes as there's plenty of routes to get elsewhere. If you don't want to create your own routes, then I recommend Dratnos routes, which you can find on this link. The first thing you need to get is Method Dungeon Tools, which can be downloaded through the Twitch client and is the only tool, as far as I know, that you can plan your routes with. Once you're in-game, just click the icon or /MDT to open up the Method Dungeon Tools. Let's go through the MDT functions. Let's go from left to right. Top left, you can select the dungeon which you want to do. At the scroll down under that, you can select if there's different sections of a dungeon, such as Shrine, or in Toldagor you have a lot of stairs, which you can also click these arrows to navigate through, but you can also use this drop-down menu. This is undoing something and redo. Increase the size of your brush. Drawing lines, drawing arrows, inserting notes, and then you can right click this note and type in text, and when people hover over it they'll see the text, which is quite useful. Move object, you can move your arrows, your lines, you can even move your notes, and then the eraser, and then you can delete all drawings. At the top right we have a drop down menu. You can select if you have different presets for different weeks. This is quite useful for like teaming, or if you want to differentiate pulls between fortified and tyrannical. New creates a new one. YouTube test, create, rename, YouTube not test. Changes the name, delete, deletes it, reset, will deselect everything. See, I've selected a lot of things here. Reset, bam. Import, if you want to import someone's string. So if someone created a route, they want to share it to you. As I mentioned at the start, Dratnos has strings for his routes. You paste it here and you import. Export, if you want to create a string and you link it to someone. This share one is only available if you're in a party, and it's super useful. So the way it works is you select your preset, you click the share, and in the chat, people can then import straight from your chat, which makes life easier for everyone. And then MDI is for MDI players. Automatically color pulls. You can select this if you want, which will make it, whenever you click add pull, it'll add a color. As you can see right now, there's not really a color, right? I mean, these are different pulls and they have the same color. However, if you click automatically color pulls, see, it'll separate the pulls with colors. Next up is the obelisks. So the obelisks, you click them to add them to your count, and then you can also drag and drop to show your team where you want to go with these guys. And then one of the most important functions is to right-click mobs, right-click bosses, be able to see their abilities in a list and their health based on the dungeon level. Okay, let's get started with creating a route for a Taldasaur. So I click new, preset name is going to be YouTube, and create. The first thing I want to do here is select whatever is mandatory to kill, which is the obelisks. So we're going to select these obelisks because we have to kill them at some point. Already we're at 8% count. If we didn't select them, we might have planned 100% and then select them, and then we'd be at 108% count, which is not really good. I'm going to choose to do this obelisk in particular with the last boss. So I'm going to drag it there, and I'll even insert a note, and I right click, edit, play with boss. And when I share this route, people can hover their mouse over and it will say play with boss. Alright, so what I usually do in my route, you can do this in many different ways, is I go here and I pull these packs together. So I click add pull, a new tab will appear with a separate color because I've checked automatically color pulls. I'm going to select both of these packs in the same color, which indicates that we're pulling these together. After this pack, I usually head over here and I click add pull. I've shown my team we're going from here to here. selecting all of these, same color indicating I want to do them all together. Then we do the boss. I'm not going to bother selecting it. You can do it if you want to. It doesn't give any count, so it doesn't really matter. Next pull will be down here. Simply clicking them. Add pull. For simplicity's sake, I am just going to play these packs as safe as possible, because maybe you're doing like a pug with random people you don't really know. And then after this, I usually jump down to Rizan. Once again, you don't have to select him. He doesn't give any count, as you can see. Still 55%. Nothing changes. So just going to continue with the route. Now, I'm not sure what I want to play here. I do know that I want to play this bridge. So I'm going to add this bridge already, because I'm already sure that I want to play them at some point. There we go. Up at 76%. I also know that we have to access this obelisk, and we're gonna use it to get in here. So we have to kill whatever is around it. So I'm gonna add a pool. I'm gonna select these guys, and I might as well add this patrol. It suits the way I play, and I need to kill this pack as well if I want to be able to access this obelisk with ease. I'm gonna select them. So we're up at 90% count. I have some options here, right? We could play these swords. I mean these skyscreamers, these swords. We could play the middle pack, this pack. I don't like honor guards. I don't want to play them. Let's see. Let's select some of these swords and see how much percentage we're gonna get. 95. All right, let's keep going. Bam, 100% exactly. Now, do I want to do all of these in one pull? Probably not. So I'm gonna deselect them. Add pull, new color. Add pull, new color. And now we're at 100%. So start with selecting whatever is mandatory, and then you can pick and choose to your liking. Thank you guys for watching. I hope this video was helpful to some of you. Be on the lookout. I'm gonna make some dungeon guide videos where I'm gonna go through dungeon by dungeon, and I'll talk about all the abilities that are done by bosses and trash mobs, and which ones you can kick, which ones you can stun, which ones require a melee kick, which ones require a range stun, and how to handle these pulls. So far, you know how to make your routes, you know how to follow routes, but if you want to know what to do in each pull, then make sure you stay tuned and check out the upcoming videos.